opened up the door one quiet rainy day. A trembling little shadow, scared and far away. You knelt down on the floor and whispered it's okay. And from that single moment I knew I'd always stay. You wrapped me in a blanket, softer than the sky. You fed me from your fingers, told me not to cry. I didn't know your language, didn't know your name, but somehow in your heartbeat I heard my soul reclaimed. And every tail that's wagging, every paw upon your knee is just another whisper of the love you gave to me. Thank you for my forever home. Thank you for the days I'll never roam. You are my sunrise, you are my own. Thank you for my forever home. You stayed beside the vet when needles made me cry. You held my paw and promised you would not say goodbye. You cooked me bland white rice when I was feeling weak. You learned the gentle language only quiet hearts can speak. The world is loud and busy, full of running feet, but in your arms I found the only place that's sweet. I'd trade 1,000 bones, 1,000 sunny parks, just for the simple drumbeat sleeping in your heart. If I could speak your language for a single afternoon, I'd tell you that you hung for me, the stars, the sun, the moon. I'd tell you every footstep, every kindness, every sigh was a piece of heaven falling from the sky. Thank you for my forever home. Thank you for the days I'll never roam. You are my sunrise, you are my own. Thank you for my forever home. So when my muzzle's silver and my running days are done, remember that you saved me, you were always the one. Thank you for the kindness, thank you for the years. Thank you, my human, my dear.
There were so many faces pressed against the glass, so many little voices hoping you would pass. But your eyes found my eyes, through the silver bars, and suddenly my universe was full of shooting stars. You didn't pick the prettiest, you didn't pick the loud, you picked the shaking puppy hiding from the crowd. You said she'll do just fine and signed your name in blue. And every breath I've taken since has been because of you. Out of all the hands in all the world, out of all the doors that could have closed, yours reached down and lifted me and gave me everything I know. The hand that chose me, the hand that holds me, the hand that strokes my fur when nights get cold, the hand that feeds me, the hand that frees me. You are the safest place my heart has ever known. The first night I cried softly underneath the bed, you lay down on the carpet, pillow by my head. You didn't try to drag me out, you didn't raise your voice. You waited till I came to you, you gave my fear a choice. Now mornings start with kisses on your sleepy smiling face, and evenings end with cuddles in our quiet little place. I don't remember sadness, I don't remember fear. The only thing my heart can hold is gratitude, my dear. I know one day the seasons will turn slower than before. I know my eyes will dim, my paws will struggle on the floor. But please believe me, even when my old gray head goes still, the love I have for you, my human, lives beyond my will. The hand that chose me, the hand that holds me, the hand that strokes my fur when nights get cold, the hand that feeds me, the hand that frees me. You are the safest place my heart has ever known. Thank you for the choosing, thank you for the stay, thank you for the love you give in every single way.
You might not understand the way my whole body sways when you come through the door at the end of all your days. You might not know my tale is writing poetry, spelling out the only words my heart can ever speak. I cannot say I love you in the way that humans do. I cannot write you letters, I cannot call on you. But every spin, every leap, every paw upon your knee is a love song that I've written just for you and only thee. So watch my tale, my dearest one, listen to it dance and run. It's saying everything I am, it's saying everything I've done. Every wag is a thank you, every wag is a kiss, every wag is the only way I know to show you this, that you are the reason my mornings ever shine. Every wag is a thank you, my forever, my Valentine. When you cry into my fur, I lick your salty cheek. I know I'm just a doggy, I know I cannot speak, but I will sit beside you for as long as it takes, for every broken piece of you to mend its quiet aches. When you laugh, I laugh with you in barks and silly bounds. When you sleep, I'm at your feet, the guardian of sounds. There's nothing in this whole wide world I wouldn't do for you, because you saved a life that nobody else would choose. And if my tail grows tired, if my hips begin to ache, just look into my eyes and you will see the love I make. A love that doesn't need a tail, a love that doesn't need a sound, a love that lives inside my chest until the world goes around. Every wag is a thank you, every wag is a kiss, every wag is the only way I know to show you this, that you are the reason my mornings ever shine. Every wag is a thank you, my forever, my Valentine. So thank you, thank you, thank you, with every single sway. Thank you, my human, in the only way I may.
Beneath your kitchen table is the safest place I know. The hum of your old coffee pot, the floorboard soft and low, your slippered feet beside me, the radio's gentle drone. This is where I learned that I would never be alone. You drop a crumb on purpose, I pretend I didn't see. You laugh and call me clever, then you kneel and feed it me. The smallest little kindnesses, the ones you think don't count, are the very mountains I have climbed, the rivers I have crossed. And I want you to know, in case I forget to say, in case my eyes don't tell you at the closing of the day. Thank you for the table, You sing while doing dishes, and you don't know I'm awake. You hum old songs your mother sang with every plate you take. I listen from the shadows and I memorize you too, so I can hum it back to you on some forgotten afternoon. You think I'm only sleeping, but I'm learning every part. The rhythm of your breathing is the metronome of my heart. The pattern of your laughter is the map I follow home. The shelter of your shoulders is the kingdom of my own. If they ask me at the Rainbow Bridge what gift I'd like to bring, I'll say a kitchen table and the sound of you singing. I'll say a slippered footstep and a crumb upon the floor. I'll say the simple miracle of you and nothing more. Thank you for the table. Thank you for the floor. Thank you for the open arms, the welcome at the door. Thank you for the breakfast. Thank you for the night. Thank you for the love that taught my shaking heart to fight. Beneath your kitchen table is the safest place I know, and I will keep on loving you wherever you may go.
The lamp beside the sofa flickers softly to a glow. You yawn and stretch your tired arms and whisper, time to go. You scoop me to your shoulder and you carry me up high, and I rest my muzzle gently where I hear your steady sigh. The hallway's painted moonlight, the stairs are wooden gold. You hum that little melody I've known since I was old, enough to follow shadows and to chase the dancing dust, enough to know your heartbeat is a thing I'll always trust. And when you lay me down beside you and the blanket finds my chin, I wanna say the only words that live somewhere within. Good night, my human. Good night, my star. Thank you for the day, no matter where we are. Thank you for the walking, thank you for the rest. Good night, my human. You're the dream I love the best. You think I'm fast asleep before your head hits the pillow, but I'm awake a little longer, watching from below. The rise and fall of breathing, the closing of your eyes, the miracle of you, the only sun in all my skies. Some Sometimes you stir and reach for me and pull me to your chest, and I press my little forehead against the place I love the best. And there we lie like puzzle pieces fitted hand to paw, two strangers turned to family by the quietest small law. And if 1,000 nights from now I'm sleeping somewhere new, where the grass is always softer and the skies are always blue, I'll close my eyes and dream of you and find my way back here to whisper one more good night in your ever-listening ear. Good night, my human. Good night, my star. Thank you for the day, no matter where we are. Thank you for the walking, thank you for the rest. Good night, my human. You're the dream I love the best. Sleep softly, sleep deeply, sleep knowing you are loved. Good night, my human. Good night, my above. Before I knew your footsteps, I knew an empty floor. Before I knew your kindness, I knew a closing door. Before I knew your whisper, I knew a colder night. Before I knew your shadow, I never knew the light. Then suddenly the morning broke across my little face. A pair of hands, a pair of eyes, a softly open space. You said, come here, sweet baby. And the world began to spin, and every door that ever closed reopened deep within. You are the weather of my world, you are the season of my song. Without you I am only fur, without you I do not belong. You are my whole sky, my morning and my noon. You are my evening star, my silver shining moon. You are the rain that taught my thirsty heart to cry. Thank you, oh thank you. You are my whole sky. When thunder shook the windows and I trembled to the bone, you scooped me into safety. You said I was not alone. You wrapped your arms around me like a fortress made of love, and the lightning could not reach me from the howling sky above. When fireworks exploded and the world became a war, you sat down on the bathroom floor and locked the bedroom door. You played me gentle music, you stroked my
aching ear. You whispered it will pass, my love. Your humans always near. So if there comes a thunder, I cannot help you bear. If there comes a darkness, I cannot meet you there. Know that every storm you weathered them for two. And the love I leave behind will be the umbrella over you. You are my whole sky, my morning and my noon. You are my evening star, my silver shining moon. You are the rain that taught my thirsty heart to cry. Thank you, oh thank you. You are my whole sky. You are my whole sky, my forever, my above. Thank you for the shelter. Thank you for the love.
I'm only this tall, and my paws are only small. But the love inside my chest, it could fill a concert hall. I'm only made of fluff and a wagging little tail, but the gratitude I carry would survive a hurricane gale. You measure me in pounds, but my soul does not weigh light. It carries every kindness you have given day and night. The biscuit in the morning, the walk before the rain, the way you call my silly name and never sound the same. Little paws, but they remember every footstep we have shared. Little heart, but it remembers every moment that you cared. Little paws, big heart, little fur, big soul. Little body holding love that no one else could hold. Little voice that cannot tell you everything I feel. Little me, big you, and a love that's always real. The neighbors think I'm tiny, the strangers laugh and say, what a little fluffy nothing, hardly worth the day. But you scoop me to your shoulder like I'm made of solid gold, and you tell them I'm the bravest little soldier you could hold. I defend you from the mailman, from the squirrels in the tree, from the vacuum cleaner monster only I can clearly see. And though my bark is squeaky and my growl is mostly air, I would fight 100 dragons just to know that you are there. So never call me little when it comes to how I love. There is no measurement on earth, no measurement above, that could weigh the simple ocean of devotion that I bring for the human who first told me I was worth everything. Little paws, big heart, little fur, big soul, little body holding love that no one else could hold. Little voice that cannot tell you everything I feel. Little me, big you, and a love that's always real. Little paws, big heart, little me, big you. Thank you for the love that made my little dreams come true. The shelter floor was concrete, and the wire was cold and gray. The other dogs were barking at the closing of the day. I had stopped expecting anyone to ever turn my way. I had stopped believing kindness was a thing a heart could weigh. Then the door swung slowly open, and a quiet stranger came. You did not look for ribbons, you did not ask a name. You walked along the kennels, and your eyes met mine alone. And the part of me that had forgotten suddenly came home. I did not bark, I did not move, I only watched you watching me. And in that single silent breath, I felt my future set me free. The day you came for me, the day my world began, the day a stranger knelt and said, the day I first knew you. You signed a single paper, and the woman smiled and cried. She said, he's been here longer than the seasons have outside. You looked into my tired eyes and said, well, not today. Today you're going home with me, the only way. The car ride was a wonder, the open window blew, the smell of grass and freedom, and the scent that came from you. You sang along the highway, and you reached and stroked my head, and every fear I'd ever known just quietly fell dead. There are angels in the world who wear no wings at all. They wear blue jeans and sweatshirts, and they answer when we call. They walk through doors of sorrow, and they find the ones forgot, and they bring them to a kitchen, and they give them all they've got. The day you came for me, the day my world began, the day a stranger knelt and said, I'll be your human. The day the cage door opened, the day the leash was new, the day my life turned over, the day I first knew you. Thank you for the coming. Thank you for the call. Thank you for the day you came and gave me all in all.
The raindrops on the window are a music of their own, and you and I are listening from the comfort of our home. Your fingers in my fur are warm, your breathing slow and deep, and the storm outside is welcome, 'cause it rocks the world to sleep. You're reading on the sofa, and I'm curled up by your side. The blanket is a kingdom, and the cushions are the tide. You sip your tea, you turn a page, you scratch behind my ear, and the whole entire universe is everything that's here. And I think to myself, in a doggy kind of way, there must be something I should say, something to thank you for the rain, something to thank you for the day. Raindrops on the window, heartbeat by my head, tea and quiet pages, and a blanket on the bed. This is what I'm grateful for, this is what I love. A rainy afternoon with you, my human and above. Outside is rushing, the world outside is loud, but here inside our little room we've stepped out of the crowd. There are no clocks, there are no calls, there are no things to do. There is only rain and reading, and the gentle pulse of you. You glance down sometimes and smile and whisper, there you are, like I'm the most amazing thing you found in any car. And I look up and try to say, with all my doggy might, you're the most amazing thing I've ever found in any light. If heaven is a feeling, not a faraway place, then heaven is your fingertips, your softly resting face. Heaven is the raindrops and the steam above your cup. Heaven is the moment when you slowly look back up. Raindrops on the window, heartbeat by my head, tea and quiet pages, and a blanket on the bed. This is what I'm grateful for, this is what I love. A rainy afternoon with you, my human and above. Let it rain forever, let the pages turn and turn. Thank you for the quiet kind of love I've come to learn.
There's a pair of muddy boots beside the kitchen door, and the moment that they move, I'm running across the floor. 'Cause those boots mean adventure, those boots mean we will go to the river or the meadow where the wild grasses grow. You whistle once and slap your knee and grab the leather lead, and my heart explodes in pieces of the purest joyful seed. 'Cause nothing in the world is half as wonderful and true as a walk beneath the open sky alongside only you. And I want you to know, as we cross the dusty lane, and the sunlight paints your shoulders and the wind calls out my name, that this simple little outing is the heaven of my life, that the leash between our hearts is worth 1,000 sharper knives. Boots beside the door, leash upon the hook, whistle in the morning is the only sound I took. For the music of my heartbeat, for the rhythm of my soul, boots beside the door is the love that makes me whole. We walk along the fence line, we cross the wooden bridge, we climb the gentle hillside, and we rest upon the ridge. You sit down on the grass and pour some water in my bowl, and we watch the sunset slowly paint the colors of the soul. You don't say much, you don't need to, the silence says enough. A man and dog together when the world has gotten rough. The dragonflies are dancing, the cattle low below, and I lean against your shoulder 'cause I love you and you know. One day the boots will gather dust and one of us will go, but the love we walked into the ground, the seeds we helped to sow, will bloom into a meadow only we can ever see, a meadow made of memory of you and only me. Boots beside the door, leash upon the hook, whistle in the morning is the only sound I took. For the music of my heartbeat, for the rhythm of my soul, boots beside the door is the love that makes me whole. Thank you for the walking, thank you for the road, thank you for the boots that always carry me back home. I memorize the freckle on the corner of your hand. I memorize the
silver hairs the years have softly planned. I memorize the wrinkle when you laugh at silly things. I memorize the music that your quiet humming brings. I memorize the way you tie the laces of your shoes. I memorize the second cup of coffee that you choose. I memorize the sigh you make when sitting down to rest. I memorize the rising and the falling of your chest. Because I know my time is shorter than the time you'll have to live. So I'm saving every detail in the only way I give. I memorize you, every breath, every line. I memorize you, you are mine. You are mine. And when the day comes, I must close my tired eyes. I'll carry every piece of you beyond the farthest skies. I memorize the morning when you stumble half asleep. I memorize the promises your quiet hands can keep. I memorize the photograph beside the dining chair. I memorize the way you whisper softly through my hair. I memorize the song you sing whenever you are sad. I memorize the giggles when the day's been only glad. I memorize the silence when there's nothing to be said. I memorize the gentleness of palm upon my head. They say a dog forgets, but no, I never could forget. Not a single second of the kindness I have met. You are written in my marrow. You are carved into my soul. And the picture that I've painted of you keeps me always whole. I memorize you, every breath, every line. I memorize you, you are mine, you are mine. And when the day comes, I must close my tired eyes. I'll carry every piece of you beyond the farthest skies. I memorize you, my human, my friend. I memorize you from beginning to end.
Put a record on while dinner's cooking on the stove. The bass line walks across the room, the trumpet softly drove. You hold a wooden spoon up like a microphone and sing. And I sit by the doorway, watching everything you bring. You sway your hips a little, and you twirl around the floor. Then you look down at me, and you can't resist asking for more. You scoop me up against your chest, my paws upon your shoulder, and we slow dance in the kitchen like the night is growing older. And the saucepan keeps on bubbling, and the music keeps on flowing, and the love between us deepens without either of us knowing. The slow dance in the kitchen, the slow dance in the night, the slow dance only we can do beneath the kitchen light. Thank you for the rhythm, thank you for the song, thank you for the slow dance where my little heart belongs. You whisper silly nonsense in the silly doggy voice, the voice you only use for me, your secret happy choice. You tell me I'm the handsomest, the cleverest, the best. And though I cannot answer, I am answering your jest. You twirl me one more time around and dip me to the floor, then set me down to laugh and check the dinner on the door. And I sit there in a puddle of the love I cannot say, watching you in the kitchen at the closing of the day. The world will not remember this small kitchen dance of ours. The history books will not record these very ordinary hours. But this is where the universe most softly opens wide and lets a little dog and human dance their hearts side by side. The slow dance in the kitchen, the slow dance in the night, the slow dance only we can do beneath the kitchen light. Thank you for the rhythm, thank you for the song, thank you for the slow dance where my little heart belongs. Dance with me forever, dance with me tonight. Thank you for the kitchen and the gentle yellow If I could speak for just an hour, just a single afternoon, I'd waste no time on weather, and I'd waste no time on June. I'd sit you down upon the couch and look you in the eye, and I would say the only thing I'd ever wanna try. I'd say thank you for the morning when you saw me through the cage.
I'd say thank you for the patience when I tore up every page. I'd say thank you for forgiving every shoe I ever chewed. I'd say thank you for the love that no apology could have moved. And I'd keep on talking till the sun had crossed the sky, and the words would tumble out of me too fast to wonder why. And you would laugh and you would cry, and you would understand that every wag I ever wagged was holding out my hand. If I could speak, I would speak of nothing more than the love I have for you, who opened up the door. If I could speak, I would speak until the end, that you are my forever and my one and only friend. I'd say thank you for the bandage on the paw I cut last spring. I'd say thank you for the bath I hated but you made me sing. I'd say thank you for the nightmares that you held me through till dawn. I'd say thank you for the lullabies that kept the shadows gone. I'd say I'm sorry for the carpet, sorry for the chair, sorry for the muddy footprints leading everywhere. But thank you for the laughter that you offered in their place. Thank you for the kindness written always on your face. And when my hour ran out and I was just a dog again, you would kneel down by my side and whisper, now and then I've heard you anyway, my love. In every tale and bark I've understood your whole heart, from the very start. If I could speak, I would speak of nothing more than the love I have for you, who opened up the door. If I could speak, I would speak until the end, that you are my forever and my one and only friend. So even though I cannot speak in any human way, I hope you hear the love I send in every single day.
I do not know the church you go to, do not know the name of any holy ceiling underneath the candle flame. But I know prayers are spoken in the quietness of the heart, and I have one to offer, so let this be my start. Dear whoever made the morning, dear whoever made the sun, dear whoever made the meadow where the rabbits laugh and run, dear whoever made the kindness and the human at my side, please hear this little prayer that I have folded up inside. Bless the hand that feeds me, bless the voice that calls, bless the heart that loves me through the rise rising and the falls. This is a prayer from a dog, a prayer from a friend, a prayer for the human I will love until the end. Bless them, keep them, hold them in your light. Thank you for the gift of them, my morning and my night. Bless the eyes that found me when no other eyes would see. Bless the patience teaching me the dog I came to be. Bless the kindness given in 1,000 quiet ways. Bless the human walking with me through my numbered days. If you have any blessings left when all the world is fed, please tuck a few inside the pillow underneath their head. Please make their dreams a meadow where the two of us can run. Please make their mornings golden with the kindness of the sun. And when my time is over and my paws have run their race, please find them in the moments when they're staring into space. Please whisper that I made it. Please tell them I am well. Please carry them my gratitude, the only thing I tell. This is a prayer from a dog, a prayer from a friend, a prayer for the human I will love until the end. Bless them, keep them, hold them in your light. Thank you for the gift of them, my morning and my night. Amen from the kitchen, amen from the floor, amen from a little dog who could not love them more. Chapter 1 was frightened, Chapter 1 was small. Chapter 1 was wondering if anyone at all would come along and read me, would come along and care. But Chapter 2 was you, my love, and suddenly you were there. Chapter 3 was learning that a hand could be a friend. Chapter 4 was trusting that the kindness wouldn't end. Chapter 5 was running through the autumn-colored park. Chapter 6 was sleeping with my muzzle on your arm in the dark. And every chapter after has been better than before. And the story keeps on writing itself across the floor. The story of us, the story of we, the story of a human and the little dog set free. Thank you for the writing, thank you for the the page. Thank you for the story I have loved at every age. Chapter 10 was illness. Chapter 10 was fear. Chapter 10 was needles and the whisper of your tear. But you stayed beside the table, and you did not let me go. And chapter 11 taught me love is what we choose to know. Chapter 20's coming with its slower kind of pace, with the silver in the muzzle and the wrinkle in the face. But I am not afraid of any chapter yet to be, because every page is written with your hand still holding me. And someday there will be a final chapter, soft and brief, where one of us will turn the page and find the other's leaf. But the story does not end there. Oh my human, oh my friend, the story of us never has a final kind of end. The story of us, the story of we, the story of a human and a little dog set free. Thank you for the writing. Thank you for the page. Thank you for the story I have loved at every age. Thank you for the chapters. Thank you for the line. Thank you for the story